Good afternoon. Welcome back to our second Pilates session at Lake Fitness, I was about to say, which is true, around the lake. We're going to work with weights again today. So if you can grab some light and perhaps some heavy weights, because you can work between the two. And I want you to hold your weights in the palms of your hands with your arms in T-shape, lying on your backs, legs bent, and just relax the body to start with. So I'm going to grab my weights and I come to the floor. So if you have a variation of weights, I suggest you go somewhere between 2 to 4 or maybe 5 kilos. So bring yourself down onto the floor. Open your arms wide and take your feet just to the edges of your mat. Let your knees fall together, so as if you're resting your legs together. And I just want you to take focus on your breath. Deep inhalation through the nose. Feeling the rib cage expanding out. And as you exhale, just gently close your rib cage, your spine, the lower back. Gentle squeeze through your lower belly just to release. And then do that again, inhaling, gentle lift. And exhale, squeeze down into the floor. And do that one more time. And exhale. Fabulous. Bring your feet, knees and hips to line up so you're in neutral position. And then gently tuck your tailbone, squeeze your belly and lift those legs to tabletop. So 90-degree angle through the legs. A little warm up in the lower abs. We're going to inhale, tap one foot down. Exhale, pull the knee back in. And then swap to the other side. Inhale, toe tap. Exhale, knee comes in. So when you tap down, just be very wary that you don't let your heels drop down to your bottom. You're tapping there and tapping there. You're not going to get much out of this. It's a nice hip flexion, tapping down. Don't rest the foot. Just literally skim the floor. Pull the leg back in. Squeeze deeper into your lower belly, but relax your shoulders and just feel your whole core beginning to get a little bit warmer as you move on. Breathing in to tap, exhale. Pull the knee back in. And we're going to go 8 more, 4 more each side. 7, 6, 5. Squeeze that belly. 4, 3, last 2. 1 more. And 1. Keep those legs above. Now extend your legs to the sky. Pull your toes down, push your heels away, and lengthen out through the backs of the knees. And then just very slightly part your feet so they line in the alignment runs with the knees and the hip bones. And all I want you to do is extend and lengthen the legs. Push your tailbone down, scoot the belly in, and just hold that position. 10 more seconds there. Work on those hamstrings. Stretch your legs as straight as they can possibly go. 5, 4. Squeeze it. 2 and 1. Gently bend the knees. Drop the feet down towards the floor. Take a breath in. Now lift your forearms off the ground. So you're starting to activate those arms. You're going to create a half circle. So tuck the tailbone under, breath in, chin to chest, roll up into a crunch and bring those arms up into flies. Inhale, rolling your head back to the floor, open the arms, elbows touch the ground, curl it in. So I'm bringing my arms up above the chest, and then once I come to the top of my crunch, my hands go slightly further down towards my knees. Then open wide again. That's 4, we're going for 10. Inhale, lower down. Up for 5. Inhale, control down. Up for 6. Inhale down. So you can definitely do the heavier weight for this, if you have that choice. Focus on driving your rib cage towards your hips towards your rib cage. Last 2. Last 1, we hold the crunch up into the air. Lift it up and just pulse for 10 times. 10, 9, just squeezing through the belly, drawing that rib cage deeper, reaching your weight up above your knees. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, head down. Exhale, allow the arms to gently drop down to the ground. Rest them down, take a breath. Now pull the heels a little bit closer in. Press down into all 4 corners of your feet. On your exhale, raise those hips up into a bridge. So lovely, strong, isolated bridge. Squeeze the buttocks. Take a breath in. Exhale. Raise those arms one more time above your shoulders and hold them above. Now we're going to keep the elbows pointing up towards the sky. Your hips are stabilized. And we're going to exhale. Bend the weights. Bend your elbows behind. Tap the floor. And then extend your arms back up again for 1. Inhale. Hips up high. Exhale. Extend for 2. So we're doing 10 tricep extensions. Keep the arms close to the head. Options to use a lighter weight if you need to, but it's really good strength building to stick with a heavier weight if you can. Lift those hips higher. Squeeze the butt. 4 more. 3 more. Come on, push up a little bit deeper. Last 2. Last 1. And then stop halfway and pump the arms for 10, 9. Hips up, knees slightly closer together. Come on, work it in those arms. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Extend up. And then gently drop your spine down into the ground. Once it hits the ground, open those arms back out wide. T-shaped position. Breath in, exhale. Lift those legs back up to tabletop. So just find a good position. We're going to rotate the body. So we're going to drop the knees halfway down towards the floor. Pause. Top leg, left leg extends away. Push through the sole of the foot. And then point the toe. Bend the knees back, rolling into the center. That same leg, that left leg. Extend forward and down to a hover. Pushing through the heel. Point the toe. Bend the knee back in. Tabletop. Knees drop gently over towards the left. You pause, extend your top leg, right leg, push it away. Toes in, heels away, squeeze the belly. Point the toe, bending the knee, and roll back into the center. Right leg pushes straight down towards the floor. Pause, point the toe, pull the knee back in, tabletop. So we go over to the right again. Top leg extends. Keep those thighs together and push the heel away. Inhale, point the toe back center. Left leg, kick it down towards the floor. Extend, lengthen, squeeze into the lower belly. Point the toe, pull the knee back in. Roll to the left. Top leg, right leg extends and pushes away. Point the toe, bend the knees and roll to the center. Right leg again. Extend forward and down. Point the toe, bend the knee back in. We're going to go 2 more each side. So if you can go a little bit deeper in that rotation, pull the thighs up, straighten that leg, keep the knees together, pull the toes in. And inhale, center, roll it in. Left leg extends away. Point the toe, bring the knee back in to the left. Pull the thighs closer in. Let's take that top leg. Right leg extends. Come on, push it away. Inhale, bend the knee. Roll it back. Last time, push the left leg, right leg, down towards the floor. So the last time, we're coming back to our last round. Inhale, exhale to the right. Left leg straightens. Squeeze that belly. Return on the pointed toe. Push that same leg away, down, lengthen. Inhale, bend the knees, and let's go to the left. Pause, right leg, straighten. Point the toe, bend the knees, back to the middle for the very last time. Extend that right leg down away, pause, pause. Point the toe, bend the knees back in. and pop your feet back down into the ground. Let your spine settle, let your abs relax. So we're going to keep our arms wide. We're going to pull the heels slightly closer in towards the bottom again. And we're going to roll those hips back up into a bridge. Now we're going to work one side at a time, and I want you to very subtly change the leg position from one side to the other without dropping your hips. It's very easy to let one side drop and the other side drop. You don't want to keep your arms wide, you can take it down by your side. We're going to start by taking the weight into your right leg. Left knee, put it in towards the chest, tuck it in. Then straighten it to the sky with a pointed toe. Straight as it will go. Bend the knee back into the chest and pop that foot back down. Don't let those hips drop. Pull the right knee in. Extend the right leg to the sky. Inhale, bend the knee. And exhale, pop that foot back down. Straight over to the left side. Inhale. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. And gently down. Right side. Inhale to the chest. Exhale, extend. Breath in, bend. And exhale, pop it down. Go again. 2 more each side. Now let's lift those hips up a little bit higher. Straighten those legs a little bit more to the sky. Keep your breath going. Okay, last one each side. Let's do it. Left knee in. Straighten it up. Hips up, hips up, hips up. Straighten it as much as you can. Bend the knee. Pop it down. Last time. Try to pull that thigh close in towards your chest as you can the whole time. And then inhale, bend the knee, pop that foot back down. Take the weight equally to both sides. Inhale, brush the floor with the buttocks. Exhale, power up for 1. Brush the floor, power up for 2. Up for 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on, 7, 8. Last 2. Last 1. Inhale to hold, exhale, roll it out. Again, let your spine relax. Release your shoulders. Take a breath. Bring those knees up to tabletop. Now bring the arms up above your shoulders. Take those legs straight up to the sky. And then lift your head and shoulders off the floor. We're going to inhale, open the arms out. Exhale, power, lift a little bit more. Inhale, open. Exhale, lift up. Now, if you need to drop your head, please do so here. Then curl up and reach. If you can hold the tension through the abs the whole time, work those arms in control, stay in your crunch. 5 more. Reach it up, come on. Working those tummy muscles. 4, 3, 2. Get those weights higher up towards your toes. Last 1 and hold. And let's pulse. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Come on, squeeze it. Reach, reach, reach. Straighten those knees as much as you can. Go, 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 go. Higher, higher, higher. 10, 9, 8, 7. Don't give up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Head down, arms wide. Bend the knees and drop them all the way up to the right side. Carefully land them on the ground and stretch into that left shoulder. If you want more, pop that weight on the thigh or just your hand and twist deeper. Take your eye gaze to the left hand and drop your left shoulder blade fully down into the floor. So the left arm is completely on the ground. And really breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. And then when you're ready, release the weight from the thigh. Lift your top leg, followed by your bottom leg. Pause in the center. And then take your feet wide, drop them down onto the floor. Take a little roll through the hips. Just dropping your right knee behind your left foot, left knee behind your right foot. Let your hips just loosen, no tension. Don't resist, just let them go. And then bring yourself gently back into the middle. And engage those abs again and lift your legs and bring your big toes together. So you're making a diamond shape through the legs. You're going to maintain that position and drop your right foot to the front right corner of your mat. And then inhaling back together again. Left leg out to the left side, not too far out to the side. You're aiming for the corners of your mat. So you're tapping down with that rotation through the hip. So the important thing here is you keep your rotation. You're constantly opening that knee out. Inner thigh is working. And what this is good for is as you drop your leg, my right leg is dropped to the floor, my left leg wants to follow it. I'm using my core stability to make sure it stays central. And that's just a really good core workout that we don't use all the time. So it just works those little tiny stability muscles. Keep opening your knees. Inhale, center. Exhale out. Open your knees more. 4 more. 3, 2, 1 more. 1, pause in the middle. Now, either pistol grip your fingers together or grab one weight, hold either end, and then lift into crunch, open those knees and go back to those pulses. Reaching up, reaching up, reaching up. Go above the shins, up towards your toes, open the knees a little bit more. Come on, reach it, let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your weight gently over your head. Let the knees fall out, soles of feet together. Take a stretch and then rock through the hips side to side. Lovely. Try and get your arms as lengthened, straight as you can. And then just rock those hips. Come back into the center, bring those knees gently back together. Raise that weight up above and just pop it down to the side of your mat. And then we're going to roll over onto our other side. Now I know we haven't done a rotational stretch on the other side, so we're going to come back to that one later. I'm just going to take my top, it's getting hot. So we're going to work in with these weights again, and we're going to do some twists through the body. So you've got 2 options here. Stick with a fairly light weight if you're using a light weight, or drop down a weight if you can. Challenge yourself, start with a heavy weight. So elbow beneath shoulder. You're either going to come up onto your knees and grab your weight and start here. So I'm creating an arch for the underneath of my body. If you want more of a challenge, my left foot is in front of my right foot and I'm lifting up fully to a side plank. Arm up to the sky. We inhale, swoop under, rotate, exhale, lift up to the ceiling. And again, do 10 of these. And every time you lift that weight up, lift your hips up. Rotate and up. 6, 7. Come on, lift. 8, 9, last one. We hold this one up. Lift the arm. Take it overhead and stretch and reach and lift those hips up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently release. Drop the weight down. And just drop the arm briefly. So whilst you're here, just release the shoulder, because we're coming back up onto that shoulder. So, up onto your hand. Now, this is the exercise. If you want to use a weight, the weight can rest on your outer thigh or just place your hands on your waistline. You're going to lift the hip up. You're going to lift the top leg, drop the leg, and tap the hip down. So lift, lift, drop, drop. Up, up, down, and down. So you will feel this in your shoulder because your shoulder's just been doing work. So it's just another strength building exercise, but try not to lean into your shoulder. Tap. Just going to move my mat back very slightly. Keep going. Four more of these. Now, when you get to that last one, you're going to hold your leg up into the air. So the leg's going to come up, drop the weight if you need to, and press the leg up and down. 9, 8, 7. So it's your buttock underneath that should be feeling this. 4, 3, 2, hold it there, extend the leg away, and let's go up and down. 10, hip stays flat. 8, 7, come on, work it. 6, breathe. 4, 3, 2, and hold. Bend that knee. Pull the knee forward, come to elbow. Squeeze it back for 1. Pull the knee forward. Squeeze it back for 2. So you're just pulling forward. Back for 3. Do it flat on the ground if you need to. 4, 5, 6. Come on, squeeze it back. Lift it higher. 7, 8, 9. Hold it back and just squeeze it for 10, 9, 8. Don't let the pelvis move. Suck the belly in. 5, 4, 3. Very subtle move. And let the leg fall behind the bottom leg. Slide this underneath one forward. Sit up on top of your leg. Pull the foot to the side of the mat. Take your left hand on your right foot and lean forward. And stretch the buttock. So your left buttock gets a stretch. If you want more, take the foot further away. Breathe. Lean, 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 and drop. Use this opportunity to take a long deep breath in through the nose, and then as you exhale, go deeper down to the stretch. One more breath. And then bring yourself up, swing your feet around, and we're going to work in a seated position. So I'm going to face this way, just so you see what you're doing, and grab your weights. So before we begin, just position yourself right, lift up tall. Grab your weights. I'm going to take, I've only got one set weight, so I'm using my 3 kilos, and then bring them in towards your chest. Now, we squeeze the thighs in to stabilize the pelvis. So bring your legs together, and then softly drop down into a C shape with your spine. So tuck your tailbone, go as far as you feel your abs are working. And then inhale, roll up. Before you extend your spine, punch one way, punch the other, back in. Roll back. Whoop. I think you get too far then. Lift, punch, punch. Roll back. Lift, punch, punch for 3. Drop, up, punch, punch for 4. Rotate from your waistline. Up, 5. Try and keep those thighs squeezed. Stabilize the hips. 6. 7. Punch it a little bit higher if you can. Work into those shoulders. 8. Punch, punch. 9. Last one. And 10. Weight here. Drop it back. Now, this time, lift up tall through the chest and lift your legs to tabletop. If you can go further, take your arms to the sky. If you can go further, extend your legs. Now lift up tall and hold. hold. Stay here if you need to. Drop your feet if you need to. Just hold it, hold it, hold it. Lift the chest. 8, 7, 6. Lift the chest, lift the thighs. 4, 3, 2, and soles of feet together. Drop your weights down. Take hold of your feet or your ankles. Create quite a lot of space. So bring your feet forward a bit. Lift your spine and fold. So let your head drop, let your chest drop towards your feet, and breathe. Just enjoy that feeling of open through the lower back, open through the hips, and then slowly roll up, bring your knees together, heels to the floor, grab your weight. Okay, this time palms facing up. We roll back and we extend the legs. So you can do some legs straight, you can change the exercise if you need to. So we're doing biceps. If you've got light weights, then grab the heavy weights. If you've got light weights, you work the arms together. If you've got heavy weights, we work opposite arm to leg. Bicep curl, left leg and right arm go together. Right leg and left arm go together. I'll just repeat myself. You know what I mean? Opposite arm to leg. So squeezing into your lower transverse abdominal muscles to raise the leg. Squeeze the elbows in towards your waistline so they're not slipping forward. And then if you wish to challenge, do both your weights together. If it's too much in your legs, bend one knee in, extend, bend one knee in, extend. We've got 8 or 4 more each side. 7, 6. Scoop that belly in. 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. And 1. Legs down, weights halfway. Pump the arms. Sink back a little bit more, work those abs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and roll it up. Weight to the floor, lift your spine up, pull your shoulders back, chest up, straighten your legs, parallel your feet. Sit tall. Raise your arms up, dive forwards, catch your feet, bend your knees until you can catch your feet. Always lift your spine before you fold and stretch those hamstrings. So just work on straightening one leg at a time, bending the other leg. It's quite a nice way to wake up those hamstrings a bit more if you're particularly tight. And I know there are definitely 2 people with me right now who have tight hamstrings. Bend and extend. Drop your chest a little bit lower, sink down, and hold both legs straight as you can possibly go. Relax the shoulders, take one more breath there. And then slowly release, roll it up. So spin around, we're coming back onto our backs again. And you go, listen, it's time for a change. And then your arms are going back out to that T shape. Palms facing up towards the ceiling. Take a couple of breaths, engage those abs, lift your legs to tabletop. So like we did at the beginning, you can choose to do your alternate legs if you wish, or do both legs together. We inhale, tap the toe, exhale, knees to tabletop. Inhale, tap down, exhale, back up for 2. Up for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3 more. 8. Don't let those lower backs take over. Be very wary. Last time. And 10. Extend your legs to the sky. Push through the soles of the feet again. Straight as you can possibly go. Toes down, heels away. Soles of the feet to the sky. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Breathe. Push your tailbone down into the ground. Push your rib cage down. 8, 7, 6. If you've got flexible hamstrings, drift those legs away. 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knees, pop the feet down to the ground. Take a breath. Bring those arms up above your shoulders and hold them here as a hover. Then gently push down into also 4 corners of your feet, lift your hips up into that bridge. So we're going to repeat our leg lifts again that we did in bridge, but with our arms up in the air. If you wish to drop them down, obviously feel free to do so. We take the weight into the right leg. Inhale, left knee in. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. Exhale, pop it down. Right side. In. Extend. Bend. And drop. So just go through your breath. It's much easier second time round. You've loosened the body up a lot more. Get your legs straighter. Pull your thighs closer in so you're working into that hip mobility. And lift those hips higher. Two more each side. Don't rush it. Last 2, keep squeezing the butts. Last 1. Now drop the foot down to the ground. So we're going to go back doing those hip drops and those hip lifts. We're going to do the arms with them. So we're going to inhale, open the arms out as we lower the buttocks, and then exhale, power it all up to the top. Inhale, so arm flies. Exhale up. Inhale. Exhale up. Inhale. Exhale up. Five more. Big, big, powerful lifts. 4, 3, 2, one more. And 1. Inhale, exhale, roll it out. Gently open those arms out wide. Take a breath in, exhale, lift your legs up to tabletop. Then extend your legs to the sky. So I'm going to give you 2 options with this one. We're going to breath in. We take the legs over, quarter or halfway to the right. Then push the legs away, smiley face, all the way over to the left. And smiley face all the way over to the right. Now, you can do this with your knees bent, where you just drop them, push them away about halfway, and then pull them back in, as if you're tucking your thighs towards your chest. Push them away and tuck them in. Yeah, that's your alternative. That's a little bit easier. Otherwise, beautiful straight legs, big smiley face. And what tends to happen with this exercise, you might find yourself rolling down the mat. So pin those shoulders down. 6 more. Let's do it. Come on. 6. 5. 4. 3. Last 2. Last 1. Swing your legs back into the middle. Lift your arms up above your shoulders. Bring your weights together. Lift your head and shoulders up. Let's pulse up to these toes 20 times. Come on, let's do this. Work on straightening the legs. Pull those toes down. You can drop your feet down and work just in the upper abs if you wish. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Head down, arms wide. We bend the knees and we drop our legs to the left this time. So lower down, let them settle. Take a breath in and exhale, look towards that right arm and twist. An option to drop that weight on top of the thigh and breathe into this rotation. So if you don't want to use your weight of the thigh, you can drop it and just use your hand. Just see how your body feels. Again, really increase that lung capacity, lovely long breaths. Exhaling, dropping the shoulder closer to the ground. One more breath. And then on the next breath, release the weight, or the weight. Lift the top leg, followed by the bottom leg. and pop the feet down into the ground. Right, we're going to turn over onto our left side. We look at our left side. We're on our left side, aren't we? Yeah. Right, so I've just switched ends. That's why I'm confused. So elbow beneath your shoulder, either in a half plank, arm up, or top leg in front of bottom leg. Lift up. We lift up, we inhale, scoop under. Exhale, lift up high for 1. Under, lift up for 2. You just switch ends, you just switch ends. Under, lift up for 3. Just catch up with me. Under, lift for 4. Keep breathing, up for 5. 6, don't rush it, unless you're catching up. Okay, we've got 3 more to do. Let's do this. Come on, lift. 3, 2. Now we hold all of this last one up to the sky. Lengthen the arms, stretch, lift those hips. Hold it, hold it. Come on, lift up high. Pull up through the waistline. 5, 4, lift, 2, and 1. Carefully drop down, release the weight, lie your arm flat out, give it a little rest. 3 breaths here, then set yourself up for the next exercise. And the next exercise is up on your hand. So, hand on hip or just above hip and the waist. Options to have the weight relax on the thigh as well. So my elbow is, I turn my fingers that way because I find it's a lot more stable for my shoulder, so find the right place. And we inhale, lift the hips, lift the leg, drop the leg, tap the floor for 1. Knee bend the whole time. Down for 2. Up, down, tap for 3. 4. 5. Now, if you're like me, who's slipping on their mats, what tends to happen is my shoulders now moving away from my wrist, which puts quite a lot of pressure on my joint. So I'm just going to scoot myself back a little bit. 2 more. Last one. Lift, hold. Let's pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7. Think about that outer thigh and buttock. 4, 3, drop your elbow if you need to, and hold. Extend the leg out straight. Let's go. 10, 9, drop flat if you need to the ground. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it there. Bend the knee. Pull that knee forward, squeeze the buttock back for 1. Forward, squeeze it back for 2. Your left buttock should be fired. 4, don't let the pelvis rotate. Just squeeze the butt, use your tummy muscles. 6, 7, 3 more. 8, 9. Last one, hold it back and just little squeezes in the butt to pull that leg back. 4, 5, 6, lift the leg higher. 8, 9, and take it behind, drop it to the floor. Slide your left leg forward. Sit upright. Right hand on left foot and drop down into that shin. Drop forward and stretch your left buttock. So when you're holding onto that foot, it just eases you across a little bit. Two more breaths. And then just bring yourself up. Spin around onto your back. Hug your knees in as you roll yourself down to the floor. Take hold of your right leg with your shin. Extend your left leg down to the floor and stretch that hip flexor. So my left hand is going to catch the ankle. I'm going to drive that thigh towards my armpit. And just find your breath, let it settle. Push your left leg firmly into the ground. Always pull that toes up, push your heel away, that's it. And then slide your left foot underneath that knee. Pop the right ankle over the left knee. Lift the left thigh, catch. Heel relaxes, head and shoulders down. A tiny bit more weight over into that left buttock. Open that right knee out. Lovely long deep breaths here. Drive the thigh in, push the bottom down, go deeper. And then gently release both the feet to the floor. Catch the left shin, slide your right leg flat to the ground, and let's stretch open the hip flexor. Right hand catches the ankle, arms, power of the arms pushes that knee deeper underneath the armpit. Right leg firmly on the ground, lovely. And then slide your right foot in, pop the left ankle over the right knee, lift the right thigh, catch it, shoulders down, head down, stretch the buttock. So this time a little bit more weight into the right buttock, open the left knee, use your arms to drive the thigh towards you. But try not to lift the base of your spine off the ground, so you're slightly resisting. Now, when you're ready, just carefully slide your left leg off, lightly drop it to the floor, and then use your right leg to leave yourself up and come and sit yourself into a comfortable cross-leg position. Grab hold of your knee, sit up tall. Interlace your fingers and push your arms forward and away. So imagine you're trying to open out your shoulder blades by pushing your arms forward, then squeeze your fingers really tight together as if you're pulling them away. So like you're trying to part your fingers, and drop the chin very lightly and open deep into the upper back muscles. Then turn your palms forward, stretch your arms up towards the sky. Look up and just reach. And then as you release your fingers, interlace your fingers exactly the same, equally behind your back. Sit tall and push your arms away, squeeze your shoulder blades together. If you can drop down and lift those arms up and over. As high as you can go. Reach, 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 reach. Keep squeezing your shoulder blades back. Arms higher. One more breath, reach. And then gently bring your arms back. As you release them, they'll just float out with your palms forward. Close your eyes, pull your shoulders down, lift your chest. Squeeze your belly, inhale, raise your arms. Gently and softly, just like they're lifting on their own, bringing your hands lightly together. Stay seated tall as you lower your fingers just to the chest, and then lower your chin and just stretch the back of your neck. And then gently lift your eye gaze, open your eyes, give yourself a little bow forward, give yourself a clap. Gentlemen, ladies, whoever is doing this class, thank you so much.